Are we recording now?
Yes, we're recording.
For the podcasting purposes?
For the podcasting purposes, yes.
We're back, people.
We are back for a third time.
And we are now on Spreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Not YouTube.
Not
Although
YouTube
apparently
anymore.
there is a way of hooking Spreaker up to YouTube so that you can put them on YouTube.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Oh, but I sent you the link.
Oh, yes, I got it. I haven't read it.
You never read my links. I sent you very interesting links.
Well, I got it. I received it.
It was received. I saw it and went, no.
I was going to read it, and then I
No,
didn't.
it's like, I have a life. I have a life, I'm not doing that.
There was loads of people I'd messaged on Facebook yesterday, no, it was the day before yesterday, about fire juggling.
Fire!
And
Juggling.
they'd all replied
Push,
to
push,
me.
push.
Exactly.
Fire is my friend.
They'd all replied to me and
No,
said this morning.
That's the Sonic Curly noise. You fool! What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Mixing the noises, you idiot. What are you? Some sort of cretinous orange socks? Except no, I'm wearing
You're
orange.
socked.
Yeah, and green pants.
Well, I am
Yes.
wearing socks with holes in them, or one of them has a hole in them. And not very interesting.
Sorry, I'm
I'm
dying
aware of.
with a little bit of everything.
Because I'm just boring.
No. What colour are your pants?
That colour. Grey. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
It's kind of bluey grey, and
You
it's
should
checked.
wash them. They were white 2 months ago. No, they're not.
It's good tea.
Just to clarify, my pants are supposed to be green. I don't just sort of lactate some sort of weird green liquid from...
It'd be rather embarrassing, to say the least.
Yes. Because it's quite a fluorescent green. I mean, behold.
Yes,
It's quite green, isn't
the
it?
green that you'd expect to be
No.
leaking from your body.
No, quite.
No.
Also, the waistband thing is grey, and there's like quite a clear cut-off point. So it's very. So, in summary,
Localised leakage.
yeah. And yet the label that says Ted Baker on them is still black.
Yes. Okay.
Just leaking different inks into different areas to...
You are You're a...
I'm an artistic leaker. I leak artistically.
You're a hippie squid.
Yes. Oh, the colours.
I'm a hippie squid.
All the colours of the rainbow, man.
Ink in the face.
Psh. Green.
Colour will it be?
Purple. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I have posters.
You do have posters.
They're on the wall.
There are 3 of them up there at the moment, and
Yes.
they are rather marvellous.
Yes. Am I allowed to know what the second poster is?
No.
What? That's not fair. It was my birthday ages ago now. Much leaker.
Yes. Well,
You could at least have got them to turn up on time.
the post officey place has it.
Well, speak to Sean.
The last time I went to the post officey place, I was the start of Alfred.
That was many moons ago.
It was.
Many moons. That was also the start of Goose.
Yeah.
And so begun the age of Alfred and the Goose.
That is a good title for a story.
Yes!
Alfred and the Goose.
Seriously, when I kill all the members of Alfred, which will happen.
When this happens.
When this happens.
Yeah.
Have you told any of them of this?
Oh, no.
No, okay, well, we'll try and keep that away from them.
Although
I'm sure there are some...
now out in the open.
This is true, but there are privacy settings, it's fine.
Okay.
Also, if you don't tell them, they won't go looking for it,
Yes,
will they?
no.
They don't know who I am.
No.
I'm just that kind of weirdo that you hang around with sometimes. But he's not allowed out in the sun because it burns!
It burns.
It burns! Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when we kill them, we should reform the band as Alfred and the Goose.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good name.
Yes. Except neither of us are nicknamed either Alfred nor Goose.
No.
Because both are taken.
It's true.
Except you don't really have a nickname. I have a sort of nick. Well, I've had many nicknames over the years. Most of which contain an expletive, and then something sort of offensive, either some sort of racial stereotype, some sort of ableist stereotype.
One of the ists.
Yeah, one of the ists.
Choose from the list.
Often homophobic.
No, I haven't had a nickname really. Just me.
It's just that one.
Yeah.
It's himself.
Yes.
I've just realised we haven't actually officially greeted the people.
Oh, we should do that.
Well, I am Will. He's that one.
Hello.
And you are Bob. Hello,
Mhm.
Bob. How have you been over the last many moons?
How have you been? Have you done any research into our previous podcasts about the subjects that arose? Because you really should have done.
Yeah. Oh, that's terribly awkward, and we should probably raise this at this point. The first podcast was based around the question, who is better? Who was worse? Sorry.
It's us.
Who is worse? Margaret Thatcher or David Cameron? Which is awkward because Margaret Thatcher kind of died the week that we put it on the internet. And we recorded it like months ago, though. We recorded it in sort of late February.
Mm-hmm.
So she, at that point, was alive.
Alive and kicking.
So we weren't doing that kind of being disrespectful of the dead. So that's something.
That's a thing.
Before, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Before people get all abusive and scary and Daily Mail on us.
Yes. No.
Start beating us with the Daily Mails.
Get back!
Back! Back, I have a guardian! Back! Away!
I just poured tea down my front.
And it's my Irish tea that I got for you scum! Wasting my special Irish tea! How much?
Well, I tried to drink it at the same time as laughing and just poured.
There's quite a lot of spilled tea on your happy face. He's wearing a Mr. Happy t-shirt. He hasn't just spilt it on his face, which I'm now referring to as his happy face.
No.
It's like...
I missed my face entirely.
Yes.
It was, in fact, what I was aiming for.
Yes. Yes, it's like my aim in football. When there are various people in the vicinity.
We need to do more footballing.
Yes. That was embarrassing. It was just like, Pasha, we're 10-0 down to a 10-year-old and a 31-year-old who smokes so many cigarettes, it's ridiculous. Oh my god,
We are almost prime age.
And
Should be.
I know someone who's actually a professional footballer who is younger than me. He's like 17 and he's playing for Bristol. He plays for Bristol Rovers.
Uh-huh.
And it's very annoying.
We did pull it back though.
We did. I mean, we got it back to a respectable score.
Yeah.
By the end, I think we only lost, but it was like 12-14.
Yeah.
By the end, which is pretty good. I think we both. I nearly vomited. Oh, I have an email.
Oh.
First a text message, and now
Now
an email. What is this?
What is the world coming to?
Do people just wait for me to start podcasting to contact me?
I have a good sound for my emails when they come through on my iPod.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a trumpety horn line thing. It's like, and I'm like, ooh, I've got an email. I finished my tea. Well, I say I finished my tea. I drank most of it, spilt quite a bit of it down my front. But it's all gone now.
It's all gone. I have a lot of tea left in my cricket mug.
Yeah.
It's my long lost ancient. I don't know. I was going for uncle and then went aunt at the same time. It's my long lost ancient Reginald
From
from
the past.
Guatemala.
Guacamole?
No, Guatemala. It's a place.
I know.
Although I don't have any non-fictional relatives from there. So yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
We have been asked to answer a question.
Yes.
Which is hilarious.
It's been requested.
This has been requested by Moo.
Yes.
Who is Moo, you ask?
Who is Moo?
Well...
Tell me, Will, who's Moo?
Yes, that's complicated.
Yes.
It's complicated and I don't want to answer that now.
Okay, well, you just ask. So, I ask.
I know, I was gonna go on to say, nah.
But I'm not gonna say.
Yes, exactly, I was gonna say, who is Moo, you ask? But no, I will not tell you.
Wow.
Because it is far too complicated and long-winded.
So you will not know, Bob?
No, like you would not know that, who was texting me in episode 1.
Who could it be?
Look at the drawing back and...
Linkage.
We should be on the stage.
We should.
Oh, we should be on the stage. No way.
Yes.
Yes.
Requested was the question.
The question was, what was the first Pogues song that you heard, and when and where did you hear it?
Yes, it's a good question.
Thing is, I can answer mine. My answer can be given in sort of about 4 minutes. Sort of, because it is one of those questions that I like to just have. It's one of those answers that, those sort of hypothetical questions that you always think that you're going to be asked. Mm-hmm. It's like, if there was a nuclear holocaust,
yes,
and, there was only one girl left in the world.
Yes.
But she was the girl who used to bully you at school. Would you try and repopulate the world with her?
Yeah.
The answer, of course, is no. Because I was bullied by many girls at school, so I would have a choice. I would have an abundance of girls. In fact, I would have pretty much every single girl that went to my school. All of which... there were a few exceptions. There was one who was quite pretty, and there was Alice Strasberger who kind of fancied me, which was cool. And I've just used a real name. This is going to have to be edited out. Cut this. Anyway, back to the questions. So
yes.
So Pasha.
Yes.
First Pogue song. And I think if we stick to it and it gets really boring and we just kind of run out of things to say, we could also include favourite Pogue songs.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not entirely sure what the first one I heard was, because I never really knew the joys and flourishing... I can't think of a way to finish the sentence.
No.
Of the Pogues until you came along. But I'm sure I had heard them before then, because my dad would have played them, or I would have played them. But I don't remember what the first song would have been.
Well, while you think, shall I give my first Pogue song story?
Okay.
Well, basically, I'm pretty sure that I heard the Pogues definitely before I knew. But the first time I was aware of them, and I was kind of, someone said, this is the Pogues, kind of blah, 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 kind of thing. And so in my head, this is Pogues. Excellent. I like them. I will become obsessed with them in time.
Yes.
Yes! The first time I remember that happening was, I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
Being driven to school by my father.
By your father.
Aye. And he had the Ultimate Collection on CD.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, has the second disc of that is one of the best live albums ever. It's really good. It's really cool, actually. I'm going to go off on this little wibble.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's really good because I've discussed this with you. Because if you take the recent Pogues in Paris live album, which is cracking because it's Pogues and it's the 30th anniversary thing, it's not as good as their O2 gig, and I can't say that because we're sitting under the poster because we were both there.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. We're not Pogue virgins.
Oh no.
No, far from it.
Far from it.
If anything, we're Pogue sluts.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We've been about a bit. Oh yeah.
Been around the block.
We've seen and done some things in lavatories. Basically, listen to the Old Main Drag with the Pogue fan versions of that song. There you go. There we go. Look it up on YouTube. It will blow your mind. It's a really good song. It's really sad and meaningful and beautiful. It's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, go.
Go.
Do it now.
After this.
No, pause the podcast
Pause the
now.
podcast. Listen to that, then press play again.
Yeah.
Right, we'll give you 3 seconds of silence to pause the podcast. There we go, that's 3.
Right,
Good.
cool. I'm drinking
If you didn't
tea.
pause it, then it's too late. You're just going to have to pause it now in the middle of a sentence, and now you've missed a bit out and you've forgotten a bit. It'll be rubbish, but you're going to have to.
They could skip back to the 3
Skip
seconds.
back. There is 3 seconds silence. Find it.
Find it, go. Probably wasn't 3 seconds.
Probably
It didn't
not.
feel like 3 seconds. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know, something Pogues related.
Yeah, well, it's all quite Pogues related, so it's kind of hard to kind of get a thing.
You were. I don't remember. You were driving with your father.
I was on my way to school,
Yes.
and he had the Ultimate Collection on in the car, and it just happened to be the Irish Rover.
Mm-hmm.
Which, now,
No.
do you want to have this conversation whereby I go, technically the Irish Rover isn't a Pogue song and it was joint with the Dubliners, which is a cracking song, and actually it got me hooked in itself, because it also made me go,
It used to be one of my
Dubliners
favourites.
also.
Yeah. It used to be one of my favourites. I've since gathered other favourites.
Yeah.
It used to be a favourite of mine.
Yes. No, it is. It sort of means a lot
Uh-huh.
in itself. However, I've since kind of, again, like you, kind of gathered my own, but it's very special.
Mm-hmm.
Because also I've seen both the Dubliners and the Pogues perform it, but separately, which was a bit lame, because it was just like, do it together!
Just together, go!
Just, I know you're in separate concerts and everything, but come on, please!
Just this one song.
Just one song. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, this is a bit of sort of trivia for you. It was Eamon Campbell of the Dubliners that actually got them together, because before he was in the Dubliners, because obviously he's not an original member. I mean, he's quite a long-standing member, obviously, but he wasn't one of the originals. He was sort of like jazzy kind of 50s rock kind of, you know.
Yeah.
He was that.
Yeah.
So knew sort of that scene.
Yes.
And somehow through that he was just a bit more up on the whole popular music.
Yeah.
And so he was like, aha, these guys aren't really popular at all.
Uh-huh.
Well, they are popular, but sort of they aren't popular music, but they're kind of cool in that they're doing the same thing that we did, i.e. kind of really pissing people off.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore being loved for it. So they were like, we should merge, and they did merge successfully on quite a lot of songs. Like they did a really good cover of Railroad Mountain Dew, Whiskey in a Jar,
Yeah.
you know, all the classics.
Didn't they do the other Rover?
Well, River.
Did they
Yeah.
do that together? Yeah.
Well, they've definitely done versions of it separately,
Yeah.
and I think they did one together as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. That was quite a large shoulder crack.
I heard it.
Yeah,
I heard it.
I felt it.
Bob might have even been able to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a massive crack. It's my shoulder.
It's just fallen.
It's just I have no arm. Yeah, so it's quite cool, really. Yeah, so that's the thing.
So
But my
so Wild Rover, did you say, was the first one?
No, Irish.
Irish, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. The Wild Rover was one of the first Dubliners songs that I heard.
Uh-huh.
Although, again, the Dubliners is actually harder to pinpoint because it was kind of, I don't know, it just kind of was so long-standing and there that I don't know, really.
It's hard to find the point that it began.
Yeah. At a shout, I would say possibly Some Drunken Nights.
Uh-huh.
Which is quite appropriate, really. But it's a bit mainstream in that, you know, it's like people saying, oh, well, my first Pogues song was Fairy Tale of New York. Of course it was, you complete and utter half-fan. You know.
I love the Pogues, I love that song they did.
Yeah,
that Christmas one.
Go and die. Go and die. And of course, it's a great song, but it's been ruined by the fact that it's kind of...
It is the best Christmas song, but it's
oh my...
very popularised.
Yeah, definitely. Also, the amount of covers that are... Did I tell you I found a Coldplay cover of the song?
I'd rather not know that.
Yeah, I know. And it was really awkward because it was live. Because and they were doing it in Dublin. And at the same time, the Pogues were performing. Like, literally, like, basically, the Pogues were at Croke Park, and Coldplay were at Lansdowne Road.
Yeah.
Which is also beautiful because for people that don't know, Croke Park is GAA like centric, so English people don't go to Croke Park because you get the shit beaten out of you. Except you don't, obviously, but they don't play English sports there. It's all GAA, except when the old Lansdowne Road was closed and they had to rebuild it. And there was this massive thing, and they organised the Six Nations in such a way that England were the first team that played there. And Ireland absolutely hammered them. It was beautiful. I was just sitting there going, oh, Johnny Wilkinson, you think you're so good, but you're not. You suck. Yeah, it was very good. But yeah, and I was sitting there on YouTube just going, oh God, this hurts.
Oh dear.
The pain.
What does life come to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the first sort of out and out Pogue song was Thousands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is odd, actually, when you think about it, because Irish Rover's like the second track on the Ultimate Collection CD.
Yeah.
Thousands is the last. So I don't know why, but at some point, I know what it was actually, because I then got out the car. No, what it was. This is me remembering back 13 years. Okay, so forgive me if I'm a little bit hazy on detail, but I think what it was is basically Dad was picking me and Joe up, and I was picked up first.
Yeah.
And so got like 5 or 10 minutes of poginess.
Yeah.
And there was kind of 5 minutes while I kind of actually talked to him.
Yeah.
It wasn't immediately like, you're in the car, Pogues! It was after he realised that I liked the Pogues,
right.
Because Joe didn't, basically. And so Joe then got in the car and we had to put, I think it was Coldplay or something, on. And it was just like, oh, this is depressing. Oh, God. 6-year-old me was just like, oh, God, why? Oh, no. Oh, and Joe got quite into The Cure, in that period as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
which was hilarious because well, our experiences
Yes,
since.
yes.
Because it's weird, because The Cure's kind of like, oh, it's kind of dad, but it's also that.
Yes. Yeah.
That really awkward. But free donuts, yay!
Woo!
Woo!
Sorry, Bob.
Yeah, sorry, Bob. That again is
Confidential.
confidential information.
Yes. I think possibly the first song of theirs I had. Well, actually, it's not their song, but I'm pretty sure it might have been "Dirty Old Town,"
Nice. You know,
which is why I
you and
think I
McCall.
like that one so much. Yes.
Who
Just think about that. Yes,
yeah.
I do.
who wrote Dirty Old Town.
Yeah.
One, you know he's Kirsty McCall's dad. Or I think it's dad. Maybe uncle. I thought dad, but I'm not sure.
Weird. I didn't know that. I think I might have heard it at one point, forgotten, but no, I didn't.
I'm pretty sure that's right. You know, I'm not going to look it up on the internet because I hate people that do that. On podcasts, they're just like, oh, I have made an assertion, I'm going to look it up on the internet and then sound all smart. I'm just going to go with sounding a bit thick, but being pretty sure that I'm right. I shall make an assertion, damn it. So that's quite cool in itself. But apparently he absolutely hated the Pogues version.
Yeah, so I heard.
Which is interesting. But that contains your favourite, like
one of my favourite verses of
a song.
A song, yeah. I think it's the third verse.
Or do you want to? You don't have to sing it, but share with the. I know.
It's the it's the one with the one with the things and the things. And I'm hand gesturing here, so you can't actually see.
Is it the it's the train bit, isn't it?
Yeah, smelled the smoke on the. I've got it now. Something. Yeah, saw a train catch, set the night on fire.
Yeah,
that one.
That one.
That one.
It's beautiful.
I like that one.
Yeah, you should go and listen to that song as well. Basically, any song that we mention, go and listen to.
Yeah, unless it's one that we don't like.
Yeah,
such as covers of various good tunes by bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Don't go and listen to a Fairy Tale of New York cover.
No,
basically, don't do that. If you must listen to a Fairy Tale of New York cover, do the Cats and Jammer one because they do their own good music, but their cover of that is not good because it's a cover of.
It can't be.
It can't be. Also, they've done it wrong. They make it all nice. It's not supposed to be nice. Read the lyrics before you sing the song. If you're going to cover it and put it out on like the internet and stuff, you should be aware of what you're singing. Jeez. It's like well, it's not like a politician. It's not like a politician not really knowing what they're saying in a speech because that happens all the time. It's just like every politician's speech. But yeah, insert your own analogy. I can't be bothered. I have A levels in 2 weeks and I'm going to fail them. Shut up. Yeah.
Yes. So podcasts.
Yeah.
Are more important.
Yeah, apparently so.
Apparently.
I'm bloody going to fail. Okay, we need to move on because I'm going to get all depressed and shut up. Okay.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, Guinness crisps. We have Guinness crisps.
It's a big 150 gram bag.
Yeah, fuck you, Bob. Do you have them? No, you
Guinness
do not.
crisps.
Ha ha.
Yeah. Good stuff.
No. Yeah, are you seriously including this?
No.
End. You're just reading the ingredients. Basically, they're crisps with Guinness in them. They're good, by extension. Okay, so we've kind of wrapped up the whole first Pogues song
Yes.
when, where thing.
Hmm.
Oh, I'll give you this as well. So that was where the... You know how I could kill anyone after I've listened to Sickbed?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that originated when going to St Mary's, which was my first primary school, which I hated. Basically, I've only ever been to one school that I've liked, and there was rage. And, you know, I planned to blow that place up to the point that my godfather, who... Well, the one that didn't bugger off to Australia a week after I got christened, who I haven't heard from, like, since forever. Because I got christened really late, which is odd, considering how kind of into it my various family members are. It was just like, they aren't christened. We should christen them. Yes.
Let's get round to doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically the one that didn't go to Australia actually made me some sort of fake dynamite. It was like, here you go, Will. Yes. Yes!
Yes.
Yes, you are feeding the violence. Yes.
Well done.
Well done. You've done well. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of where the raginess. Also, just listen to the song. It's quite hard not to get pumped after listening to it.
Yeah.
Because it also deals with all the ists. But it was Moncton that made that kind of the best, because it was just so cool, because it so mucked with everything that they thought. And so, you know, when I stuck it on in the chapel, on loudspeakers, over their... They were, like, expecting Christian rock. And they got the Pogues. It's like, ha-ha!
No.
No.
Pogues time.
Pogues time. Yes.
Ah, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that took some doing. Well, not really. I just unplugged somebody's iPod and plugged mine in. It was actually really easy. I just had to... It was just quite opportune, because I turned up to school early for the, like, only time ever. So I was like, well, this is a chance I'm not going to have again, because I'm always late. So I'll take this opportunity.
And you did?
Unplug. Did mean that I got my iPod confiscated for about a month. So worth it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. And, yeah. And then I think, yeah, they're quite cool, kind of up in the morning, kind of getting you going songs.
Yeah.
Like Streams of Whiskey and If I Should Fall. Is there anything better in the morning than those two songs?
Just wake up.
Yes! I'm awake!
Did got on the CD.
On with the CD. And boom!
And I'm awake.
I'm awake!
I'm ready for the day.
Bring it on, world! You literally look the world in the eye and shout, Pogues my home.
Yes.
That's a nice little niche thing that nobody will understand.
No.
Oh, joy. Oh, I love this so much. It's so good.
Yes.
I reckon we should start talking in Romany now.
just
for the hell of it.
15 minutes.
Like,
Stuff no one will understand.
I'm extensive Romany. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I think we may lose people's listening span.
It's quite funny, actually. We lose listeners from the... Like, we get quite a lot of listeners for the first one, and then there are considerably less for the second one. So they've obviously turned off and gone, well, that was nuts. I'm not going to bother, because the next one's an hour, and that's a long time. So, yeah. Oh, can you remember where you were first? No, of course you can't. You can't remember when it was.
No.
Useless.
No. I don't remember. It would have been quite a while back, though. Probably.
Well, I mean, it was already a while back when I showed you them.
Yeah.
We were like 13.
Yeah.
So that's...
I guess
like,
it was.
fair
I could
old...
tell you, I would have been living in Larkle Place House, Larkle over there.
Oh, yeah. I love how you've just kind of given away our position.
Well,
We're going to get...
We're going to any amount of distance in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't know which direction that is.
Many miles
South.
It's many miles south.
Yes.
It's actually in the sea.
Yeah.
It's in the Canary Isles. Yeah.
There is a Larkle in Scotland, I believe.
There is
one in America.
Is there?
I think so.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we're in America.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
We've got really strong accents, if you notice.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tell.
No. Yeah. No. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what. No.
Yeah.
But you were sort of, I don't know, probably. How old were you in that pool place? That was that was pre-me.
Yes, that would have been. Well,
you were in Ian.
That was
when
the
we
house
started.
that I was in. The house after the house I was born in. So.
Oh well, that's fair. You were born in Swainswick Cottages, weren't you?
Yeah.
And then you moved to Bath Easton.
Well, we moved to Larkle Place first, then Bath Easton. So it was before Bath Easton.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other way around. Fair enough.
That was Larkle Terrace after Bath Easton. It's confusion.
Yeah.
Occurs.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Many houses I've lived in.
Yeah, I've lived in 2. No, technically 3.
Yeah, I've lived in about 8-ish, I think. And there was a period of caravan.
Are you shitting me? I didn't know that.
That was in between a move. Couldn't move into one house.
What, that little caravan that you had in your garden for a bit?
Yeah.
All of you lived in there?
Well, not Bryony, but yeah, all of us lived in there.
That is so cool.
Because we had to move out of the old house and we weren't yet able to move into the new house. So we just had like a month where we had to go somewhere else and live in the caravan.
Nice. Yeah. That's really cool. Oh my god, you're so... You know, I steal half your stories and make them my own. It's like, yeah, I've lived in the caravan. I'm going to start telling people that in like 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, well, I lived in the caravan for a bit in between houses. Yeah, you know, we couldn't, there was a period of time where we couldn't all move from the old house to the new house, and so we thought, caravan.
One of those times when I started reading the Metro most days for the amusing stories. Because I got the number 13 every day because it went all the way to wherever I was going.
What?
Because it was out of Bath. Just out of Bath.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I had to get the bus everywhere.
Fair enough. Yeah, I wouldn't read the Metro. I would shelter under a Metro.
I've done that before. When I was at college at Swindon, I read the Metro, used the Metro for origami, used the Metro for sheltering under.
It's good.
Many uses of the Metro.
It's ridiculous though, because I think I prefer the Evening Standard for that kind of level of racist free paper.
Well, the Metro just has weird, crazy stories in.
Yeah, well, the Standard's kind of has racism in it as well.
Yeah. It's always fun. Good bit of racism.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's sort of London well, of course it's London centric. It's a London paper, but so it's quite cool because it's like, but it's really good for football. Because it's like a local paper. Like you can read like the Bath Chronicle, and it's really really good for Bath City.
Yeah.
But no one cares about Bath City, really. Really.
Yeah.
Really. No one's like no one's a Bath City fan.
Yeah, it's a tourist place, isn't it?
What?
Well.
Yeah, it is. It's pointless. There's no point to it. It's always been a tourist place as well because it when the Romans were here,
Yeah.
it was like a stop-off place.
Mm.
There's actually a word for it in Latin, and I can't remember what it is because I did my Classics GCSE 3 years ago, and stuff you. I hated the Roman Britain module, and I didn't even do it in the exam. I was like, screw this. There's a really good question on Sparta, and I kicked ass on the Sparta thing, and then did the Aeneid as well, and I was just like, boom, take this, take your medicine, you Roman weirdo. God. Partake of the healing waters of Bath. Yes. Boom. Wham. Yes. I'm doing the fingers. The rap fingers. Rap.
Yeah, innit.
Word. Yes. Lexicon.
Moving on.
Linguistics! Woo! I love that. If a rapper came out and went, linguistics!
Yeah.
Ja. I think you'll find that was an abbreviation. What up? Lexicon! Upwards. Lexicon upwards! Greetings! What is up?
Well, I will tell you what is up. There are many things, including posters, followed by wall, because the wall's slant.
Just out of interest, that poster. Do you know how much that is worth? Those are worth. I had a look on eBay.
Yeah.
One of those posters going for £50.
That's pretty good.
I got two for £5.
Yeah.
And I actually emailed the
Both
bloke.
got them hanging on our walls and just look on like, oh, £50, fair play.
Yeah, £50 each as well.
Yeah.
Boom, nice.
So between us we got like £100 worth of postage.
Well, I mean those actually were a £5 and probably are worth a £5 because like loads of them were done.
Yeah.
In like 10 years, that would be like, oh my god.
But,
and that's a reprint of an old poster.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just that. Unless you've been really hardcore and hunted down like an original and didn't tell me.
The first print.
Yeah. So
I don't have, but I'm not going to tell you. Just going to.
Well, no, that's quite cool. Like
Yeah.
So what's your favourite Pogue song?
I don't know. I have various songs that I like for different things.
Okay, give me a top 5.
I like well, there's Rainy Night in Soho.
Yeah, that's just that in my head is your Pogue song. Because
song.
Because it's so funny. Because it was like, I remember. Oh, I hate not being able to say this, but oh my god, this is so funny and it's so true. Why, Pasha? Why?
That's just a good song, really.
Go on, tell the world. Tell them now.
I like the song.
I like the song.
It's good.
It's the best love song.
Yeah.
Ever written, I think.
It's good. It's very good.
Although Songs of Love is a good love song. But that's ours.
Yeah.
It's our song.
Yeah.
I love that we've just put that on the internet. He has a girlfriend, and I wish he didn't.
But,
she's very nice
just
and
the way
everything.
things turned out.
Oh god, I've just badmouthed your girlfriend on the internet.
Oh dear.
I have nothing against her personally. It's just her existence.
Just the fact that,
that they are attached. God, your attachments.
God.
Rubbish.
And I like,
oh my god. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Do you remember years? You know the Bristol shopping trip.
Yes.
You know Roland filmed it.
Yes. Yes.
And there was, oh guys, ship those two.
Yeah.
Found that.
Oh yes.
On the internet.
Oh, yes.
In full.
Good.
With
good,
links.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. To various sites
Good.
with no photoshopping as yet.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes. No.
Keeping you on edge here, Bob.
Oh yes. But no, quite. Yes. Oh yes. I think from the noises they can infer.
They can infer many things.
many things, all of which are probably true.
Probably,
because let's be honest. Yeah. We've done some stuff. Ooh, yeah.
And far away, Bob, and go away.
Make of that what you will. It matters not. But yeah, so you've got Rainy Night.
Yes.
Are you doing this in order?
No, because I don't really have an order.
Okay, that's fine.
I just like them for different things.
Okay.
I like...
So give us a reason for Rainy Night. It doesn't actually have to be the real reason. You can make something up. I know the real reason.
It's just
It's the same reason as certain Cure song, isn't it?
Oh yeah, certain Cure song. Yeah,
it is.
I do like the Cure.
I like the Cure.
And sad songs.
I'm going to get you in so much trouble with so many people.
Yeah.
And then I'll get the blame as well again, like I always do. It's just like it's all that Will's fault. Who is he? Oh, he's the curly-haired one. Limp. Basically, you could run after him and he won't get away. But he'll turn around and kill you.
He'll attack.
Oh, we need to show them that.
Yeah.
Oh, Cats and Jammer. Cats and Jammer! We're doing the Cats and Jammer.
That juggly band person that I met the other day, he is friends with the Cats and Jammer people on the internet, so he likes...
I thought you meant actually friends with them, and I was like, what you
no, friends like we are.
Oh, okay, alright. I was going to say, oh,
we have a link.
We have a link!
But no.
Quickly to Oslo! I'll forego the A-levels, it doesn't matter.
But
we'll just go now.
We will bring together Alfred and the Ska Band, and we will put our forces of knowledge of Cats and Jammer together and find them and play with them. I don't know how.
Play with them, you filthy boy. As a band. Oh, okay. I was thinking in perhaps the tour bus afterwards.
Oh, well, yes, there is that.
Oh wait. Yes, I have just turned into Kenneth Williams. Woo! Yes. Yes. Yeah. Carry on. Films. Boom. See what I did there? Yeah. Yes.
What was I going to think? If I should fall,
obviously,
it's just got to be.
It's got to be there.
Song.
No, give me a reason for that one.
It is just.
It's just
one of the best songs around, really.
It's just one of the best songs ever, isn't it? Really, basically. Basically, you can say that for if it's the top 5 Pogue songs, of course it's going to be in the top 5 songs ever written.
Yeah.
Well, they were top 6, so I think you have to include one other song because of that's thing. And also, when I get round to writing that song that I'm writing, I was kind of quite cool though, because I've actually managed to. I now kind of hum it in the way that people think it's an actual song. It's like, no, it's my own creation. Ha ha! You lose. Because somebody came up to me and was like, "Well, are you humming a Clash song?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "What song is it?" And I was like, "Well, it's not really a song because I've only written the chorus." And they were like, "You wrote that? It sounds awesome." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yes, all punky and political and awesome." Oh yeah. Anyway, you have to.
I'm gonna say slightly less on this one. Just got it in my head what I was gonna say. Tuesday morning.
Of course. I that isn't less obvious.
There's other
it's
ones
you.
that I could have picked.
Well,
on top of that one, but yeah.
Take me through your reasonings. That honestly, that's that Pogue song, and obviously that links with
Yeah.
that whole
11th
of May.
And yes, it's rather grown on me.
Yeah. I would think it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not surprised.
Yeah.
Crack your knuckles.
I will.
Oh, I will. Oh, yes. But no. So yeah. Right. Okay. So that's 3.
Since the O2 gig, I'm in love with Fiesta.
Obviously, Fiesta! Yes, yes, French people, it is now. The time is nigh. I will punch a Norwegian person in the face by accident. I'm so sorry, but you should not be sitting down eating hummus. What are you doing?
Not the done thing.
It is not the done thing. And I am kind of sorry that I punched you, because I punched you quite hard, but I wasn't actually I didn't mean to punch.
Aim for you.
No, I was just sort of punching the air. Because I was like, yes, it's Fiesta! And went straight up and like chinned them. It's just wham!
But you know, it was Fiesta, so there was no time for...
There was no time for apologising.
No. Dance.
It was dance! Dance!
A bit northern there.
I know.
Dance!
Dance! Aye. No. Aye. Should I tell you that Moo and Kingy, which is very annoying because it's the most sort of self-obsessed nickname ever. We may need to edit that out.
Yes.
It's just insult there. Yeah. What it is.
It's true.
It is. Get over it. The only way it could be worse.
Extra, which is the unedited version.
Yeah.
Linking to certain people.
Yes. Yeah. Just have all the bitching as extras.
just all the edited out bits put into one section.
We should do that.
Being very rude to many people.
Yes, very rude. Yeah. No. So yeah. Yeah, no, it's good because okay, so Fiesta was so good. Fiesta, because they started sort of shouting Fiesta, like when not Tom Crane, by the way, Tom Crane, come on, when Frank Turner. He walked on the stage and they were like, Fiesta! And I'm like, dude, you were probably at the Olympia gig. You know that they're going to do it last. Save your lungs.
Act.
I'm not even standing up yet because I know how long I can stand. I know my own limits. And I know that today I must be the best that I can be. It was amazing. I kind of gave myself a weird sort of Churchillian speech in my head. It was amazing.
Good times.
Oh, so good. The best.
Did we not talk about this in other podcasts?
We probably did. I don't care. This will probably be just a recurring feature.
Yes, I imagine it will be.
It's just any time we mention the Pogues. Oh, did you know?
Did you know we happen to have...
Maybe. Or maybe we were there.
Maybe.
And they were there. And so 20,000 other weirdos.
And so are our friends. The French and the people eating hummus and everybody else.
And the really, really hilarious, really fit girl who did not move. Who was also eating.
Yes.
Who, at the beginning I was like, if she gets up and dances, I'm going to go and ask her out.
But the fact that she didn't make her far less attractive.
Yes, obviously. I was like, she's dead to me now.
She is dead.
To me? Yes.
She's just dead.
She just died.
She's died. That's why she's not dancing.
Yeah.
You may want to call a steward.
Oh No, it's
It
a
is a
Pogues
high-risk
gig.
event.
It's a Pogues gig. People die. It's fine.
It is a high-risk event.
Actually, no, nobody's actually died at a Pogues gig, which is good.
It's
because,
good.
you know,
Good.
I mean, people have, like, nearly died.
Yeah.
My mum nearly died. Well, she didn't. She kind of nearly got in a fight.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't one of, like, kind of, like, a me-ish fight where I kind of, I'm like, oh, I nearly got in a fight.
Yeah.
By which I mean, I punched someone,
Yeah.
and they punched me back. It was kind of, you know, it was 1988. It was Town and Country. She was moshing. She got in a fight, nearly, and then didn't because she was small, and ducked, and then ran away.
Also, people could pass out from dehydration in those situations.
People did.
Yeah.
They had to crowd surf them out. It was hilarious. It's like, he's unconscious and he's crowd surfing.
That is the best way to do it.
Yes!
What were you doing? I was unconscious and crowd surfing.
Yes! What are you doing? You know. Also, this was the day before the world was supposed to end.
Oh, yeah.
How cool was that? We were just like, yeah, we went out in a bang.
Could end tomorrow. I don't care.
I don't actually care. It's fine. Like, basically, if I knew that it definitely was going to end, I would have gone and made out with the girl who was dancing. And then been like, it's fine, I'm sorted.
It's fine.
It's fine, we'll get Shane to marry us on stage. Actually, no, that would be us. I'd make out with her, you could phone the goose.
Yeah.
It would be less cool. Actually, no, there would be no phoning of the goose, because, no, it's boring. It's not fun.
Use phones with
No, obviously not. Obviously not. No, it's terrible. But no.
Unless apparently you're using them as lights
Yes.
instead of lighters.
Yeah, but you actually had lighters, and they didn't search you, and they frisked me, and I was standing there in like a really tight t-shirt and a hoodie. But they were like, hoodie on the desk!
Yes.
High risk, high risk, high risk!
Which is, one of the reasons I didn't take the train yesterday. Because of my various items,
Knives.
which could be...
Knives, petroleum, and clubs of the foreness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Big bag of paraffin.
And lighters. And you had 4 lighters on you. And
big long juggling knives, which could be, not good.
Yeah. And then yeah. So anyway, we should get back to the top 5. You've only got 3.
Yes.
No, you've got 4. One more.
Oh man.
Oh man,
So
what?
many. So many to choose from.
So many to choose.
I need a list, I need to see them. I'm going to bring them up on screen and look and choose. Look and choose.
Look and choose.
Look and choose. And look and choose.
And look and choose. Choose. Choose.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Hey. That's not a Pogue song.
No, it's not.
It would be a very bad Pogue song if it was. But I'm sure they'd make it good.
I thought you were singing the Kissinger song.
No, but it
sounds
does have
like that. Does
esque style to
Do,
it.
do, 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 do,
Oh, I do
do,
like
do,
that,
do.
but then there's others. Oh, I like Sunny Side of the Street. I like because I like it. I don't know. I just
It's really good.
it has an attachment with me.
It's an
But
attachment.
then there's others as well, and I don't know.
I'm surprised you haven't got Dirty Old Town in there, to be honest.
Yeah, that's one as well. Don't know.
Well, that's your 5. You're done.
There
Or not.
are so many more though, but yes, I'll stick.
So list them for the podcasting purposes.
What did I say?
I don't know.
I've forgotten.
Okay, so you had If I Should Fall. You had Dirty Old Town, because you just said that.
Yeah.
Rainy Night.
Yeah.
Tuesday Morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was the other one?
I forgot what you just said, but I think it was. Let me bring them up again. No.
Fiesta.
Fiesta!
Fiesta!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to those songs
Yes, go.
because they're good.
See, I could. This is now my time. It's now my time!
Your time has come.
Yes.
Tell me the songs.
Okay. First of all,
Yeah.
thousands.
Yeah.
Now it gets hard. Streams of whiskey.
Good choice.
Yes. They're quite me-ish songs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's a shout. Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Controversial.
Oh, not really. It's
No,
beautiful.
It's a good song.
Not really. Not really.
No.
That was the one that had most people crying. Not me. I'd already done my crying.
My crying time was over.
My crying time was over. I was like, I can't blub to 2 songs in a row. I have to man up now because I would have been crying for like 15 minutes. And I was like properly crying. It was amazing.
It was good.
That was the best 5 minutes of my life. Well, it was probably more like 7.
It was certainly very
Because
much.
also I knew that it was thousands before everyone else did, because they always go quiet before thousands and like look at each other as if to say, "No, it's time."
Yes.
Yes. Also, Phil Chevron is so cool.
Yeah.
I love him so much, and he doesn't get enough credit. And I need to see the Pogues songs as well.
Okay. What did you just say? You said
I said thousands. If I should fall, streams.
so many.
No.
Did I say already? No, I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
Good.
Good, thanks, good. First of all, thousand streams of whiskey. What was the other one? I've said it all like twice, and it just goes. It's just like foolish.
Yeah.
Oh God, boys! Oh no, you're not allowed to play them because then we have to pay for them. If we just talk about them, it's fine. I think. I hope.
Well,
because if it's
tough
not, if not, then we're going to have to pay the Pogues a lot of money, which is kind of unfair because I've probably spent at least £1,000 on Pogues merchandise.
Yeah.
Because I own every single one of their albums, and I own If I Should Fall in every single format it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, Kitty, that was the other one.
Yes. Good job.
And
How many more? Is it one more?
yeah. Okay. I don't know why I didn't say this. Sick Bed of Cullen.
Oh,
Obviously. Because it's my rage song.
yes. Yes, good. Listen to those also because they are also good.
Yeah. Except there was one that was an overlap. It's quite surprising that we only had one overlap.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because we both kind of went, oh, well, he's already said that.
Yeah.
And had that.
Also, it's only 5 songs.
Yeah.
If it was 10, then
There would be
that
overlap.
would be overlap.
Yeah.
But those are the 10 between us. Well, 9 between us.
Why 9?
Because one's an overlap.
Oh, yeah. Why 9? It's an overlap, you idiot. Oh yeah. I'm
Those
sorry.
are the nine top Pogue songs for you to listen to.
And that's very cool because, okay, here's the thing. There are 8 members of the Pogues, but there is often one extra person who performs as a guest, and they are known as the Ninth Pogue.
Mm-hmm.
This includes Joe Strummer,
Very good.
who fronted the Pogues for the 91 tour.
I did not know that.
91-92 tour. Therefore, the first
Must have been there.
Joe and your family were, and my family were. We just weren't born.
We just were not kind of
Our time
around.
Our time came later.
It did.
And
what
my
time?
God, did it! When it came, it made a bit of a noise. It's like, they're eating fucking hummus. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I said that about 40 times. They eat fucking hummus. What the fuck? Oh, and the guy who had broken his arm at the
It was called
Brixton Academy. He was like, well, I bought standing tickets and I had to exchange them. I was like, why? He was like, because I broke my arm. Yes, excellent. They were very cool. We mentioned them in previous podcasts also.
Worth mentioning twice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the French people, honestly, if they don't get like a standard mention every podcast, then, you know, what the hell is the point?
What's wrong with our podcast?
What is wrong with you, you non-podcasting fool?
Exactly.
Yes, that noise.
That noise.
Yes.
Indeed. Should we start to
Wrap
things up?
Yeah, probably. I'm just trying to think of what we should call it.
That's a good point. What should this episode be called?
The slut versions of Pogue fans or something.
Pogues Sluts.
Yeah, Pogues Sluts. Yeah.
It has been very Pogue themed, so more than usual. So
yeah, definitely. Well, it's because the question was Pogue themed, so it's kind of. This is not going to get a very high listenership because it's been very niche.
It's not going to be much that's not about the Pogues.
No. We should. I don't know. Should we like carry on and try and talk about some other stuff to intersperse it?
Well, we could, but I think we've done rather well in continuously talking, so there's not going to be a lot to edit out.
Okay, so let's shut up. Right, I'm bored, and dinner will probably be ready quite soon, actually.
Sure.
And you know. Fuck them, you know, we're our public.
We are our own people.
Brav!
We can do what we want.
Vive la revolution!
I want
Fiesta!
Fiesta!
Yes, let's just end it there.
Cool, bye.
Boom.